everybody, it's Renari. Welcome back to my channel, and we are starting, finally, the BTS story. I have a hiccups. We're starting the BTS storyline today, so I have a notebook, okay? I'm prepared. Notebook. Also, thank you for everything. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I have a notebook. I'm going to be making notes as I go. As a reminder, I've already seen I Need You. I've seen Run. I haven't seen any of the Wings short films. I might have seen Epilogue once. I might have seen the prologue once, but I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to try to figure this out for myself as I go. Like, just try to get the storyline down. And, you know, at the end of all this, I'll explain my thoughts and watch an explained video. But for now, don't spoil anything in the comments. A lot of it I already know, just from, like, watching other reactors or listening to the song and the video by myself before I started doing this channel. So, let's get into it. I Need You, of course, the original version. And I do have a list going on that I'll put in the description so you can see what I'm following. But if there's anything else you think I need to know that isn't on that list I won't get to in a video, then let me know in the comments. Okay, I'm excited to start the storyline because I'm also excited to listen to some of the short films and watch them, and I haven't even listened to the songs. There might be a lot of pausing. I want to make sure I get everything. So let me just start with I Need You. I've got Jin holding the flower. The flower I know has a name in the storyline. I just forget what it's called. So obviously V is a drinker. This is also like his spot that he goes to drink and be alone, because he comes back here when he does what he does. If you haven't seen the video, I won't ruin it for you, but we revisit this spot. I always wondered about the writing on the wall. There's writing on the wall in Suga's scene and in Hobie's scene. Is that significant at all? Will that be in the explained video? I don't know because I can't read it. And this, what is he burning? Is it a photo or is it just, no, it's like a notepad. It's just like a page, which turns into petals. We've got a lot of tears, okay, which we've got tears, we've got water running. And then we've instantly got Suga playing with the lighter. I know I don't have to make these many notes. Like, I know it's not like, I just want to be thorough and I love stories. So I should put on the lyrics. I know them, but so I know. Okay, hold on. You can't do this to me. Everything you said is just to cover your fault. Just cover up the truth and rip me off. You spear me, make me go nuts. I hate it all. Take it all back with you. I hate you so bad. Is he talking about the pills? Is he kind of talking about himself being addicted to the pills? Is that directly in correlation? I know not every word in the song is directly correlated to the storyline at all, but that one, it could be him self-reflecting. Is it significant at all that he's putting petals down, not like a full flower? I don't know. I'm thinking about the choreo. I shouldn't be thinking about the choreo. And there's V fucking it up with this super smile when everyone else is trying to be serious. Or maybe he's just that happy. Maybe it's not a mistake. I saw it in one of those like mistakes in K-pop videos, but maybe it's not a mistake. I don't know. Up to interpretation, I guess. He could just be that happy because he is also the one that's goofing off here too. Like him and Jimin are the ones that are just like on the tracks messing around. Okay, so something that's really interesting about this whole JK scene is that he gets shoved. He obviously doesn't retaliate, and then we just fast forward to him getting beat up and he's not fighting back. He looks like he wants it, right? Kind of like he let them fight with him because he wants to feel anything. I go down and down. So he's talking to myself. And he said, I'm talking to myself again, but you don't say anything. I'll do my best. And he was saying how his, what was the lyric? It's my heart, my mind, and my soul that don't want to listen to me. So he's just having an internal battle about what he wants, what he feels. And then we have V and RM together, which is really interesting because I know that they are friends when it comes to Run, but... like, I guess it's just pointing out that they have the same, like, they're I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's pointing out how they are very close in this universe. How they kind of go to each other to talk. Because otherwise, he's alone. Like, if he's not in the group, he's alone. This is the only, like, pairing that we really get. Oh. His car being stolen? I don't know if it's being stolen. I don't know if that's like confirmed somewhere and I'm just missing that, but like in this context, I don't know if his car is stolen because that's in a different timeline from this. Like this is not the same car. This is him being a gas station attendant and kind of hating his life. Like he pumps the gas, the guy doesn't say thank you, just tosses the money out like fuck you, essentially. And then this car, like I don't know if that's his car. I don't know exactly what's happening there. And he's just like, yep, this is my life. So we've got Hobie walking aimlessly in like a trance. And then we've got V angrily contemplating what he's about to do. And then we've got JK just taking a beating. And his expressions too, right? Like he is feeling every little bit of this, but he doesn't try to stop them. And I know that girl is representative of friend, so you don't need to tell me that it's not a love song. I already know it's about friend and that deeper meaning. I need to make sure I got this. So we've got Jimin with the overflowing tub. And we've got Jin with the flower growing on his heart. A full flower, not like just petals. Okay. Okay, so we have okay. So we have this is either V's sister or mother or somebody like that, and this is his stepfather, I believe, in this universe. And so the thing that's interesting here is that there's a bunch of alcohol bottles right outside. That's not where V drinks. V drinks outside. So this must be his stepfather's also an alcoholic. So it's kind of, to me, I'm wondering, like, where did he get this from exactly? Did he get his alcoholism from his stepfather, like following in his footsteps? Or is it literally just that they both have shit going on? Just one's an asshole. One's a terrible, terrible human being, being the stepdad. Okay. And then JK gets hit by a car, almost gets hit by a car. And again, he just looks at the car. He just takes it. And Jimin tries to drown himself. And then Jin opens this window like he's letting the light in. Like nothing's going wrong for Jin other than the fact that all of his friends are trying to kill themselves. And here they are. Okay, so interesting dynamics here. So we've got Jimin, V, and Hobie all on one side. All have done terrible things have just happened. We've got Suga and JK together. They're in car seats, by the way. I don't know if that's significant, but they're sitting in car seats. And they're like kind of burning their history, their past. And everyone's very much surrounding V. I don't know if they know about this. And then we have that moment where V delivers the final blow right after Jin starts crying, as if Jin's like this omniscient person that can just see everything that's happening to his friends, and he's feeling everything that's happening, and he doesn't know what he can do to help. See, like, this is why I don't think his car was stolen. But this is also a different day. He's not wearing the flannel. Obviously, this is a non-linear story. We've got Hobie dumping his pills. We've got the lollipop turning into a cigarette, because at the end of the day, that's what it was, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's symbolism to trying to deal with something that you can't deal with. Like, he didn't want to give in to the temptation of smoking a cigarette, so he would just chew on a lollipop. But it doesn't help. It doesn't do the same thing for him. So see, we came back here where V goes drink and be alone. And he is not okay with what he just did. And Jimin is also not okay with what he just tried to do, either because he wasn't successful or because he changed his mind. Well, everybody, that was I Need You, the original, the official video. I just, like, this is why BTS is different, right? This is like the go-to reason. This is what made them popular, was the song and this video and it having a storyline and them talking about things that typically K-pop idols or even just like normal artists don't always talk about in this way. Suicide, addiction, abuse, just there was a lot happening and a lot of just not feeling, which really upsets me about this video. Like, that's my main takeaway that I don't think I've really noticed before until I've now analyzed it a little bit more. Just no one feels anything. The only time that I feel like any of them are truly feeling is when V is sobbing over the fact that he just almost killed or potentially killed his stepfather. Um, like I'm actually getting emotional. Oh God, Renari, stop. Uh, no, but just like everyone, no one's feeling anything. Suga is sitting there without a care in the world, wanting to light himself on fire. He's in a motel potentially. I saw the motel sign. So he doesn't even have a place to go necessarily, or he went to this place to kill himself. Um, and maybe he didn't even have a plan, honestly. Like maybe like maybe it was a sudden thing for him to go get the gasoline. But JK, he's not feeling anything. He's walking around aimlessly throughout the streets just looking for somebody to come at him or something to happen to. It's almost like he doesn't want to commit suicide, but he just wants his life to end, which is completely different. And then Jimin's going through it. Jimin's alone through this whole video pretty much, unless he's in the group. And he just, I don't think he, I don't know, maybe he tried to kill himself to feel something, but he knew he was never going to do it, because drowning yourself is pretty difficult. Drowning yourself in a bathtub, I feel like, is not the easiest thing to do without any weight or anything. That is very graphic what I'm getting into. But I don't think he actually meant to commit suicide at that point. He was just wanting to feel again. And he's the one that started burning things. Like, he started burning the note and potentially a picture. And then at the end there, we see everybody like throwing things in, like Hobie throws in his pills. That's another thing. Like, what point in the story does Hobie throw away his pills? I personally think, I don't know. What point did Hobie and V do what they did? When did Hobie take the pills? And when did V? And what point in the story was that? I'm just talking aloud. Like, because I know Hobie ends up in the hospital, so I'm not sure that happened right after he passed out. I'm pretty sure he went straight to the hospital, which makes me think that he took the pills before all of this. Sorry, which makes me think that he threw away the pills before all of this happened, and he just had like an extra stash at his house kind of thing, and he maybe fell into that again. I'm not sure. And then V, there's just no knowing exactly when he did that. There's no knowing if the rest of the members actually know what he did or if it came after. Either way, they would support him. So I'm not exactly sure. But either way, we have to pay more attention to Jin. Jin is feeling all this empathy and sympathy, and clearly he's like aware. He's aware in a different way than they all are. It's almost like he's narrating what happens. Like, he's looking from above at what happens. He's not actually a part of it. So I'm not sure. I'm sure some of my questions will be answered with Run. I haven't really paid attention to how Run connects with this, or any of the things connect with this. All I really know is this video. I know this video very much in depth, and I've got a lot of notes to try to compare things. So I'm excited to get into the storyline with you guys. If you like this video, I'm sorry that I paused so much. I really want to try to get as much detail as possible before I watch that explained video. Then you can let me know down below if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel as we continue with the BTS storyline. Hopefully we'll finish it up pretty quickly, because I'm going out of order now. I'm not going to be doing the albums in order. I'm just going to go through the storyline and then get back into the albums. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.